Well, here we go with the second half of tonight's meeting, the Nuneaton Speedway Supporters Club Trophy. And we've got 6 youngsters competing for this trophy. At number 6, it's Bob Homer. Bob Homer competes at number 6. It's raced over 4 heats. The last heat, 6 rider, 6 laps. You'll see the scoring for the first 3 heats. It's 4 points for the winner, 3-2-1. And in the final, 6-5-4, 3-2-1. And all the points count, of course, to the individual rider. One alteration in heat 1, the Printers Gremlins are there again. Number 2, riding in blue, is Ian Batley. Ian Batley, of course. So you've got Richard Jones in red, Ian Batley in blue, Mike Bacon in white, and Rob Fisher, yellow and black. You line up for heat 1.
My word, a rather empty and ominous round at Coventry Stadium at the moment after the disasters of the first 15 heats of this first leg KO Cup match. Heat 1 then, Richard Jones rides in red, no Trevor Clark tonight. Ian Batley in fact will ride in blue. In white, Mike Bacon, Rob Fisher in yellow and black. 3 heats and then a 6 rider, 6 lap final. Richard Jones gate 1, Ian Batley gate 2, Mike Bacon gate 3, Rob Fisher gate 4. Green lights on. Away they go, and Bacon makes a good gate, but Jones makes a better when it gets the corner first. Bacon taking along around the outside. That pit's going to come alongside Jones and gets past Jones nicely. It's Batley, machine rather bouncing out the smoke now as he goes into that Coventry corner, dropped in second and last as they come through 2 complete 1. Bacon shows Finn Jones. Batley now moves to the third, relegating Fish to the back as they make their way into the Coventry corner. Commission, I think Fish at the back must have a job to see his way round as Bacon well away at the front now as they come to the complete 2. Bacon from Jones, Batley in third, Fisher at the back and in trouble at the back as they make their way. Then the back straight and Batley getting closer to Jones all the time, and Bacon a long way clear at the front. It's a good scrap development in the second and third between Jones and Batley as Bacon moves on the lap 4. Batley all the time closing up on Jones, and smoke absolutely bouncing out of his exhaust. He makes his way into that pit's corner and down the back straight for the final time. It's going to be 3 points to Mike Bacon in heat number 1. Batley the late one right round the outside, but Jones hangs on to get second. Third spot, it's Ian Batley. So Mike Bacon wins race number 1.
But the winner in white, Mike Bacon. He takes 4 points. His time 66.7, 66.7. Second in red was Richard Jones. He scores 3 points. And third in blue was Ian Batley, who gets 2 points. On now to heat 2, riding in blue is Bob Homer. Bob Homer in blue.
.66.7 the winning time there for Mike Bacon. Heat 2, Lee Coleman rides in red, Bob Homer in blue. 2 on the trot for Richard Jones in white, 2 on the trot for Ian Batley in yellow and black. Bob Homer gate 2, Richard Jones gate 3, Ian Batley gate 4, and Ian Batley on the 2-minute time allowance. Extra time being allowed by Stan Green for the 2 riders who were doubled up, and Ian Batley had smoke come out of the machine for the complete race last time out. Has less than a minute to come in the line for race 2. And the tapes in for race number 2. Again, the smoke pouring out of Batley's machine. Green lights on, away they go, and it's Jones making a good game. Batley's bike dies just on leaving the line, and he's at the back, and they make their way down the back straight for the first time. It's Jones who shows from Homer, Coleman in third, and Batley again with that, as soon as he lays a Parango in the corner, smoke absolutely belching out of his exhaust pipe. As Jones making the best way into that pits corner for the second time. Homer in second, Coleman in third, and Batley finally looks now he's got his bike going again. It's spitting and spluttering at the back as he makes his way, and someone falls on the Coventry corner. Coleman's down on the Coventry corner, so if Batley can keep that bike going, he will pick up a third place again as Jones well clear now as he leads to the back straight for the third time. Homer in second, Batley getting that sick bike home. Coleman remounted and back in the action as well, and they are spread all over the place now as Jones moves on to lap 4. Homer in second, Batley in third, Coleman at the back, and they are virtually circled all around this Coventry track now. As soon as Coleman goes to the started last lap, Jones will come through for his winning flag. So Jones wins it. Second is going to be Homer, and then half in the back straight now is Ian Batley, and let's see, smoking everybody out of the stadium at the moment, comes through for a third spot. And in fact he has been excluded as Ian Batley. I can see the exclusion light shining there, so whether that's for blinding the other riders at the back, I don't know, but he has been excluded from race number 2.
Heat 2, the winner, Richard Jones in white. He scores 4 points. Second in blue was Bob Homer. He scores 3 points. And third in red, Lee Coleman scores 2 points. The winning time was 67.7. And the rider in yellow and black was excluded for having a dangerous machine. He was ordered to change his machine, but obviously he hadn't done, so the rider in yellow and black was excluded. That takes us on to
and apparently Stan Green warned Ian Batley before he came out of that race to change the machine with the smoke coming out. Of course, it's a hazard, in fact, because the rider close behind couldn't possibly see through that, and he didn't change his bike, and that's the reason he was excluded. 67.7 the winning time for Richard Jones, race 3. Mike Bacon winner first mate, Raj in red, Rob Fisher in blue. 2 on the trot for Lee Coleman in white, 2 on the trot for Rob Homer in yellow and black. On we go to race number 3 of the Nuneaton Supporters Club qualifier. This heat, of course, and then a 6-lap, 6-man final with the points that the riders have brought forward from the qualifying rounds, counting in the final. So Mike Bacon, a winner first time out, he's on gate number 1. It's Rob Fisher we wait for to come into gate number 2. Lee Coleman in 3, Rob Homer in gate number 4. So at the tapes for race number 3, and almost in the tapes by Coleman. Away they go, and Bacon making a good gate for the inside, but in fact his bike has died. He needs to do it the highway. He's got his bike going again, but he's got to go from last to first. He moves through in the third, as it's Homer in fact who leads into the Coventry corner for the first time. Homer got a second place first. Made a win here, of course, would put him in with Bacon, and Bacon sweetly through on the inside of Fisher. Leads Fisher nothing and sets up to Homer now as they make their way down the back straight for the second time. It's Homer who shows him Bacon. These two pulling away from Fisher with Coleman at the back, and Bacon taking very close order on Homer now on the inside line, coming off that Coventry corner, pushes Homer out. Bacon strips on the inside. Homer comes back again. But Bacon again back on the inside. Homer trying to get back round the outside. Bacon moves wide, leaves Homer nothing. So of course that would put Bacon on 2 undefeated rides to go into the 6-man final. Homer would then have 2 second places, so Bacon certainly would move into the final, a clear favourite. He's on the lap 4 now, well clear of Homer. It's Fisher in third, and Fisher almost in fact stopped coming off that pit score, and Coleman closed right back up with him as Mike Bacon comes through to win race number 3. Second is Rob Homer, and in the third spot it's Rob Fisher. So the 6-man final, and Mike Bacon 2 undefeated rides to go into the final, and favourite to take the Nuneaton Supporters Club qualifier trophy.
Heat 3, the winner in red, Mike Bacon. He scores 4 points. His winning time, 67.3. 67.3. Second in yellow black was Bob Homer. He scores 3 points. Third in blue was Bob Fisher. Scores 2 points. And the man who finished 4th in white, Lee Coleman, scores 1 point. That takes us through to the final. Don't forget, all these 6 competing riders are in this heat. It's over 6 laps. You've got Bob Homer in red and white. And the scores we make them so far, Richard Jones has 7, Ian Batley has 2, Mike Bacon leads the way with 8, Rob Fisher has 2, Lee Coleman 3, and Bob Homer has 6. There we go, they're all in with the charts. 6-rider, 6-lap final. And if you are dashing away, don't forget that next Saturday it's the 88 season finale. British League 1 and British League 2 matches. Coventry Bees versus Reading. And what a splendid match they gave us when they were here before. 45 all it ended up. So look forward to that next Saturday night with the presentations, farewells, and of course the fireworks. That's next Saturday night.
Six-man final. Could be rather hair-raising with 6 juniors in the first corner together. No handicap system. They will start from the traps. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 the scoring system here. So Bacon needs to finish second to win it. That's the corner I work it out. Already got 8 points going through to the 6 points that Rob Homer's got. So they're going to line up with Richard Jones, gate 1, Ian Batley, if he has managed to get a machine to ride on gate 2, and Batley is on the track in 3 Bacon, 4 Fisher, 5 Coleman, 6 is Homer. We look on the back straight to see what sort of smoke is coming out of Ian Batley's machine, and nowhere near so much as what there was in his 2 opening rides. So we look for the action on the first corner as 6 juniors enter the first corner together. Problems for Rob Fisher in yellow and black. I think his goggles adjusted there, or his helmet been clipped on. Ian Batley now quickly back up to the pit skates, and he's got less than 30 seconds. Batley frantically working his bike, no sign of a mechanic coming out, and he has got very, very little time indeed. He was on 30 seconds when he went to the pit skate. His mechanic comes racing out and tells him what is wrong. Frantically working there. We look at Batley, we keep an eye on the exclusion lights, and he really must be cutting it desperately fine. He goes back round the circuit and has quickly got to make his way into line for the 6-lap, 6-man final. Tapes and for the 6-lap, 6-man final. Close at the gate, away they go, and it's Batley makes a good gate. Bacon leads the pack and gets to the corner first, and it's Bacon being chased by Batley. In third spot it is Jones, fourth is Fisher, Chapman and Home at the back, and they make their way through to complete one. Bacon is behind by Batley, Jones in third, Fisher in fourth. Into the Coventry corner once again, and looks like Baker's going to put 3 winning rides together tonight. Fuller's going to lead Fuller's look, Fuller's totally pulling well clear of Batley. It's still Jones in the third, and it's Fisher taking close hold on Jones. These two a long way to get the Chapman and Homer. They make their way into the Coventry corner for the 3rd time, and along the race goes the final one. Bacon is pulling away. Batley's in second, Jones in third, Fisher in fourth. Those leading forward, they make their way into the Coventry corner once again. It looks like Homer's backed up there in 6th spot. Might back in on to lap number 5, I think. 4 is back. A long way clear of Batley. Fisher and Jones back in out in 4. Still Jones just ahead of Fisher. This will remain active for this 3rd and 4th spot. As Bacon through, and this time on to lap number 6. It was lap 5 the last time. He's on to 6 this time. A long way clear of Batley. Still Jones in 3rd, Fisher in 4. Coleman along the back of the back, and the forward there as Jones falls on the last lap as Mike Bacon comes through to win this Nuneaton Supporters Qualifying Trophy. He wins it. Second, Ian Batley. Third spot is Rob Fisher. Fourth is Lee Coleman. And fifth, Richard Jones. No sixth finisher.
Well, the winner of the six-rider, six-lap final was in white, Mike Bacon. His time, 99.7. Mike Bacon gets 6 points. Second in blue was Ian Batley. Ian Batley gets 5 points. Third was, in yellow and black, Rob Fisher. He gets 4 points. Next man to finish in green and white was Lee Coleman. He gets 3 points. Richard Jones finished in fifth spot. He gets 2 points. And of course, Rob Homer ground to a halt. So the winner of this Nuneaton Speedway Supporters Club Trophy, way out in front, Mike Bacon. Well, there we are. I hope you kept your individual score charts in apple pie order. We'll give you the results. Mike Bacon obviously heads the field for the Nuneaton Speedway Supporters Club Trophy with 14 points. Well done, Mike. 3 races, 3 wins. In second spot, Richard Jones finished with 9. And in third spot, man with all the smoke, Ian Batley with 7. And the other 3 riders, Rob Fisher, Lee Coleman and Bob Homer, all finished with 6 points. Congratulations to Mike Bacon there, way out on his front, in his own in front with 14 points. And there they are, the actual presentation, the Nuneaton Speedway Supporters Club Trophy to Mike Bacon. So there we are, congratulations to Mike Bacon. He won his 3 heats and finished with an unusual total of 14 points from 3 rides. Unfortunately, no accidents or anything in that last 6-rider, 6-lap final. The second leg of the Speedway Star Knockout Cup final at Cradley Heath tomorrow afternoon. It's not going to be easy, we're 10 points behind, but don't forget, a fortnight ago the Oxford supporters were jumping up and down with a lot to say for themselves. You know what happened to them, so go along to Dudley Wood, see what happens tomorrow afternoon. We're 10 points behind. It's the Speedway Star Knockout Cup final, second leg at 2:30. 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. Well, a final reminder that our last Speedway action of 1988 is here next Saturday night. That's the 29th of October. Bees versus Reading, our final British League match. BL1 and BL2, our final BL1 match, that is. And that's next Saturday night. Usual starting time with farewells, presentations, and of course the fireworks. In the meantime, enjoy your weekend. And from all of us here at Coventry Speedway, a very, very good night.
Each day in the week be a good day.